Hey, fellow masters, Lord Master here. Today, we're here to discuss an elephant in the room, and that is the Call of Duty Black Ops 7 beta test that I took a part in the recent testings of the beta build for Black Ops 7. Now, I'm here to talk about my impressions of this game and how this game is compared to any other Call of Duty game we've had. So far, as I played the Black Ops 7 beta, I would say it's very underwhelming. I would say that at least. There are some snippets of like originality and also some nostalgia involved. But overall, I think the Black Ops 7 probably is just, I would think the downfall of the permanent downfall of Call of Duty as a whole. Even though Call of Duty is considered arguably the most successful gaming franchise in history, to what this franchise has been about is really lacking. It's really lacking in some key points. For instance, involving the multiplayer, I do like the feature of the wall jump. That's the one thing. I kind of like the wall jump, but it's kind of like whitewashing the wall run from Black Ops 3. To where when you add with that and Omni movement from Black Ops 6, it begins a little whitewashy. Like, when you utilize like the Omni movement with the wall jump and then you use slides or diving with it, you're encouraging more sweats. I'm just saying, you're encouraging even more sweats in this game. It's becoming more competitive than fun, which I don't mind the competitive. I don't mind the competitiveness. All right, it's just that there are other people that play this game, casual players like myself and 7 others. I do not think that competitiveness is a problem. It's just too much overdone. That's my opinion. It's too much overdone. If you want to sell a game that brings in people, you have to have some casualness to a game, to where when you started making Black Ops games, you're actually putting emphasis on casuality instead of just putting competitiveness. And you kept on adding more competitiveness. I think you started the competitiveness when Black Ops 3 came around with the wall running and the boost jumps. Now it's getting more and more competitive when you add Omni movement, being able to dive any direction, sprint in any direction. Now use wall jumps. It makes the game look so more competitive than ever. You incorporate more competitiveness into a game that I don't think you would suggest competitiveness could be appreciated. For instance, as I am a casual gamer myself, I often play games just for the hell of it, for the fun of it. Sometimes I get a little competitive myself. I'm not gonna lie, I get a little competitive myself. But there's a time and a place to be competitive, and if you want to be more, if you want to have fun, you have to utilize casual ability, because it's not fun to deal with sweats all the time, especially when you use skill-based matchmaking. That's another thing. Skill-based matchmaking has become a norm for Call of Duty lately. Even though, yes, they tried to fix it up with the open stuff. Like, they added the open mosh pit to where skill is minimal. There's hardly any skill-based matchmaking, but there's still skill-based matchmaking in this. Because I'm going up against guys that are just completely insane with the button mash. I don't know they button mash or just use keyboard and mouse. Instead of using controllers like I do, I use controllers because I'm a controller gamer. I've always been a controller gamer my entire life. Never once have I used keyboard and mouse. Other than times when I did, I still felt some restrictiveness, some of it, some a little bit of more improvement. But as a controller gamer myself, I would find the controller is much more useful and much more convenient, because everyone's been who like the old timey gamers. I'm talking about the gamers that like back in the early days. I know I'm sounding like an unk right now. I'm gonna sound like a total unk for this. I often think competitive games should only be good for competitive gamers. If you want a casual game, put it for casual gamers, like you do for Warzone. You actually put more emphasis in Warzone than you do your actual games. You put more emphasis on a free game that's free, and you do it on Battle Royale, which, by the way, Arguably so, Battle Royale is by far the most overused mode in any game possible. It all started with H1Z1, which was the original Battle Royale. Then Fortnite came along and just took it to a new level. And now the Battle Royale has become the new norm for game modes. And Call of Duty just buries it into the ground with Warzone. Thinking that that's the better Battle Royale. I'm sorry, I hate to break this to you, but you can't out Battle Royale Fortnite. Fortnite is the better Battle Royale game by far, but I don't play as much because there's still got a lot of sweats in the game. Once again, there's going to be a lot of sweats in games regardless, but I would suggest you would put aside the sweatiness and incorporate some casuality into games to where it's more fun for everyone to enjoy. But for right now, multiplayer is just, all it is better graphics, more features, and not dealing with the possibility that you're going to be against freaking crazy people with the freaking, those either like those freaking keyboard and mouse guys. I'm crapping on like the majority of the gaming world, but guess what? Some of the gaming world is casual because they don't they just have low expectations for casual gamers because they think that they don't have what it takes to be good in a game. I'm kind of good myself. I'm kind of good. The last few games I played in Black Ops 7 beta, I have gotten up to the positive KD ratio. Even though, yes, I'm not on top of the score like most people would need to be on top of the leaderboards. But guess what? I want to play the game when I want to play the game, okay? I play the game the way I want to play it, and I want to play it with a little bit of expectation for fun and enjoyment. Now, on the other side of that coin regarding Call of Duty Black Ops 7 is the zombies. Now, the zombies, on the other hand, I think is a little bit better than the multiplayer, but still, when it comes to zombies, I'm a little iffy on the zombies lately because I'm glad they brought back one map, and that's Farm from Black Ops 2, but the one thing that I don't like about the survival is kind of whitewashing. You know, it's kind of too much. You know, they got so much stuff added from the previous zombies, like from Cold War and then Black Ops 6. They all incorporate the same aspect to where now the emphasis on the usage of weapons before upgrading did from Pack-a-Punch. Honestly, the Pack-a-Punch has gotten a little bit soft lately. Even though, yes, I know they incorporated tiers based on tiers. But if you remember, like, from Black Ops 3, when you repack a weapon, you add more to a gun, like certain mods. Kind of like a mod to a gun. Like, you ever heard of Deadwire? Deadwire used to be a mod added from a repack from the Pack-a-Punch. If you repack your weapon, you get a mod. Nowadays, you get the mods from an upgrade bench. That's all you get. From an upgrade station, that's all you're going to get from a mod with a gun is an upgrade station. The only thing you get from a repack, when you can repack a weapon up to at least twice. Where you only get the tiers where you just up your power level. That's all you're going to get. But now they are incorporating new zombies in there. Like, they're trying to like whitewash those crawlers, like those Nova 6 crawlers from from the original Black Ops. They're whitewashing them. They look like really creepy as hell. And then now you added another zombie that's a freaking bear. Are you trying to copy The Last of Us? You're trying to copy The Last of Us. It's Microsoft. It's Microsoft doing this. You know that because Microsoft owns Activision and Activision makes Call of Duty. This is basically Microsoft sticking the middle finger at PlayStation because PlayStation makes The Last of Us because they made a zombie bear. Now they got their own zombie bear. I don't know what you can say about that. Other than the fact that the zombies, I think, is the better mode when it comes to casual gaming because it's basically survival. You get so much from it because you often have to play the game to your liking. But then again, it's kind of hard. But if you get good at it, you get good at it. I'm not gonna jar the gaming universe out there. Most gamers would agree that I do not want too much competitiveness. I want casualty, at least. If you want competitiveness, play the competitive versions of the competitive modes. Like the CDL, like Call of Duty. What's happening? The Call of Duty League used to be a thing, you know? Now it's coming to the point where, like the ranked games are competitive. And I think they're going to bring that back in Black Ops 7. They are going to put ranked in Black Ops 7, too. Which is basically like real competitiveness. Instead of just putting competitiveness is in the actual game mode. Oh my God. You're encouraging sweats. I'm just saying. Call of Duty. Look at your audience. Nobody wants too much competitiveness. Sometimes they just want to play games. You know, like they just want to have fun. You're encouraging too much competitiveness in games that do not usually invoke competitiveness. It's just, well, it is kind of competitive, yes, because you're going against other players, but most of the people that play this game aren't as competitive. They just rather be casual and just play games like they just want to have fun. I don't blame them. And as for the mode that we haven't gotten to yet, which was co-op campaign, I've gotten to that yet. I don't know if I want to play that. Because, like, I think in co-op gameplay, you actually have to have someone play with you in order to play co-op. You have to play, yeah, like, you have to go online. You have to play online in order to play campaign. I don't know how that's gonna work. I don't know if that's true or not. But if that's the case, no, I would not buy Black Ops 7. I wouldn't even bother buying Black Ops 7 if that's the case. If that's the case, why I have to pay $70 freaking dollars for a game to where I have to play campaign online with someone else. Rather than other games, I know there's other games out there that have co-op campaign, but guess what? They're warranted because they encourage co-op. Rather than just having to be aligned to a certain customer. Like, I just can't get to this point anymore. I'm just saying that Black Ops 7 is an okay game. It's kind of mid. I would say it's mid to a point. The graphics are good. The whole entire thing. Footnote, full summary. Black Ops 7, I think, is going to be the worst Call of Duty game in history. We all thought Ghost was bad. We all thought Infinite Warfare was bad. But trust me, this is so much worse. What's Call of Duty doing? They have whitewashed their entire identity. Which I think there's other games out there much more better. Like, right now, the best game out there right now is Sonic Racing Crossworlds, which I have played so much recently. That's so much better because it's so much better. They got so much working for it. They're actually doing some things. And then later on, Battlefield 6 looks like arguably the most anticipatedly great shooter, first-person shooter lately. That is probably going to be instantaneously better than Black Ops 7. I'm just saying, Call of Duty has completely fumbled the entire aspect of what makes great shooters lately. Because I grew up on shooters. My first game was a shooter. Bro, I just cannot with Call of Duty lately. Even though I think it's fun to play the game, I just don't like it. I have mixed feelings about it. I hate it so much that I can't play it. Then I like it a little bit to where it's a little bit off-putting. But nevertheless, I still plan to continue playing this game until the beta ends. Alright? Well, so that's it. That's my entire opinion on Black Ops 7. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoy me on this hot take of my things on Black Ops 7. And if you guys want to check me out on Twitch, I'm live on Twitch, mostly on most days. You have to check me out on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter, and then also check out my Twitch right now at twitch.tv/LogiMaster. This has been Logimaster. Bye for now. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.